Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series, well, we just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering the collaboration between Supreme New York and the North Face as they are collaborating for Week 7 Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Yes guys, you heard me correctly. What we're going to be covering in today's video is the release details, the lookbook or the editorial, the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on the upcoming Supreme New York, the North Face Week 7 collab. There's a lot to cover about this collab. I don't have the highest hopes for the collab because when do we ever for Supreme the North Face? But I mean, you know, many years ago it used to be all right. Now I haven't seen like a full collection of stuff that I was very impressed with in a long time. There's a couple pieces here and there in their collabs every now and then, but yeah, from what I've seen, this one isn't going to be much different. But hey, I'm ready to be proven wrong. Okay, well, let's get into it, guys. We're going to be using a HYPEBEAST article today to cover everything. Let's head on over there now and start covering the release details for this upcoming collab. Here we are at the HYPEBEAST article that we're going to be using today, guys. If you want to check it out for yourselves, maybe save some images from it, I don't know. It'll be linked down in that description section below. But we'll quickly cover the release details for this collab. So the Supreme North Face collab for 2022 or fall for 2022 will see a global release via Supreme's online store, October 13th, which checks out because it's Wednesday the 12th, 11 AM EDT time in the United States, and 2 days later, October 15th, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time in Japan. It'll also be releasing in the UK 4 PM British Standard Time and 5 PM Central European Standard Time. We'll cover the release details and the drop times for the other regions, more specifically when we cover the drop list video for Week 7, which will obviously be coming tomorrow. But yeah, that's just a brief overview of when it's dropping. It's going to be dropping on Thursday for most of the world and then Saturday for Japan, 11 AM in the US, 11 AM in Japan, and then different time zones for Europe and the UK. Stay tuned for the drop list video for that. But if you have any further further questions about the release details or anything like that, drop them in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out the best I can. But now that we've covered the release details for this collab, we got to dive into it. Let's see what we're going to be getting. Let's cover the editorial, so a bunch of models and skaters rocking pieces from this collab. Okay, to start it off with, we've got the all black fit being showcased to us here. Co-branding on the arm, very typical of the collab. Bit of co-branding down near the knee there. Some interesting panels that I can see, but it's very hard to actually see the details with this photo here. Okay, I can see more panels. It kind of looks like the panels of like a motorcycle jacket or an inflated like ACG jacket, those kind of panels appearing there. Looks like we got cross zips across the chest there, lots and lots of pockets everywhere. It's not a conventional jacket that Supreme and the North Face use for their collaborations, which I have to praise them for. You know, they're changing it up a bit, but yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. We got the Steep Tech bum bag or fanny pack there. The pants look absolutely wild. They look like some pants that like an anime villain would rock or something, you know? Like it's got all these like crazy panels on the knees and on the thighs and stuff. The Supreme branding down the thighs. I'm happy to say that it's tonal, so it's at least not that hard to see. Like it's black on black, but yeah, geez, it would have been nicer just to have some like geometric shapes in here and like the knee panels were instead of just Supreme, but that's just my personal take on it. And of course, to remind you all that Supreme is from New York, we got the Tims on the bottom there. The black on black Tims. Also looks like we got some co-branded gloves. Ooh, might have to take all my positive thoughts on the jacket back after looking at the back of it. A bit much. We've got Supreme written down the back of it. We've got the North Face there. We've got these huge panels on the forearms there. Yeah, geez. We've got, I think, a different jacket being showcased to us. No, yeah, maybe the same one, because it looks like the same pants and the same panels on the jacket. Looks like we've got it coming in a brown. Yeah, all the different panels and stuff, and the different placements of all the different colors is kind of cool. But if we removed, honestly, the Supreme branding from it, I think this would be a much better collab. Like, remove that, put like more of these shapes here, I would be more on board for this. But the big Supreme branding is a bit of a, ugh. Personally, we've got an all-over print one, so on top of the purple and black variants, we've got an all-over print. I like this all-over print. It's kind of like a graffiti style by the looks of it. Very cel shaded there. Looks to be like a bird or a phoenix or maybe a dragon. Kind of hard to see what it is there. Yeah, I don't mind it too much. Like, it's fun. I like all-over print stuff a lot of the time, so I can get around something like this. Again, if it's on the jacket with the huge Supreme branding on the back of it though, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these pants are part of the collab, but I think the main focus is on this jacket here. Yeah, it's got this massive Supreme branding on the back of it. Shouldn't have done it. We've got the fanny pack being showcased here as well. This just reminds me of the puffer jacket that Undercover released for their Fall Winter 21 collection. We've got a very shiny brown bronze looking puffer jacket. We've got the same pieces we saw before. We got like a Baltoro jacket version of the pieces that we saw before. Crazy. Another piece with that print underneath there. Don't think those pants are related. I think they're the M1 bomber pants. We've got a black version of that glossy like Baltoro jacket. I actually kind of like this. I think this is actually not too bad. I like the different panels and how they have different materials on them. And it's kept one color, so it's pretty simple. It's nothing too crazy. It's not blowing me out of the park. I'm not like, yo, this is a crazy jacket. But I suppose it's not horrible. That's the standard I've been kept to. It's not horrible. We got the all-over print pants. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll skip those. Those are... I'm not feeling those. Here we are. Yeah, this just looks like the Undercover puffer jacket from the Fall Winter 21 season, but just like in a darker brown instead of like a copper light brown that they chose. It's going to be very, very warm though. That's going to be a very warm jacket, but can't complain about the panels. The panels are nice, but that, yeah, just reminds me of that. Look at it. That's going to keep you warm. That's crazy. We've got a couple more of the jackets being showcased to us here. The glossy panels are kind of fun, especially when you have like a photo taken of them with light on it as well. I like it how it shines with the photography light. That's kind of cool. We've got a fleece. We've seen it with the all-over print, but now we've got a black version of the all-over print all over it there. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Crazy that it's like it zips all the way up to make it a balaclava, and you got a little breathable section down there. Bonkers. Yeah, reminds me of the Nike ACG fleeces and the collaborative ones we saw recently with Supreme. There's those crazy pants as well. There's the fleece being showcased to us again. And last but not least, we got it in the brown. I feel like the single colors like this will do really well with the fleeces, but the all-over print one and the black that we just saw, I can't see that doing too crazily well. But yeah, definitely the brown. It's also got some matching pair of pants by the looks of it as well. Some fleece, polar fleece? I don't know. Pants as well. So I could see that working quite well. But that is the editorial, guys. That's models and skaters rocking the collab. Again, there's nothing that really blows me away with this collab. I definitely think the Supreme branding is a little bit too much on some of the pieces, but it's cool to see them using other jacket silhouettes and just some different color takes on some of the pieces, but it doesn't look anything too crazy or too out of the ordinary for Supreme and the North Face. We'll now cover the individual pieces and see all the pieces in the different colors they come in, just so we have a better idea. Let's dive into that and have a look at that. Okay, starting it off with, we got this huge bulky jacket with those crazy panels there. Again, I can't get over this, like this. Bonkers. Got some straps here, tightening around the waist. This all over print. Just crazy, isn't it? Detachable hood by the looks of it. Huge Supreme branding on the back there. Comes in a brown. Comes in a black. I think the black is the best. Black on black, yeah. I think this looks the best. definitely. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the black on black. I think that's the best color they released it in. Maybe feel differently, maybe really like the brown, but yeah. Moving on, we got the big Boltoro, the big, like, it's just 700 down. Like, it's just crazy, man. This thing is going to keep you warm. It looks so bulky. I would have like one day a year in Australia that I could wear it, and I would only need to wear it over like one other layer. It would just keep you so warm. Oh my God, crazy. The brown as well, bonkers. The all over print one's kind of crazy actually. The panels and whatnot. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's all right. Again, nothing too crazy. We got the fleece, yep, coming in the brown. Probably going to come in the brown, the black, and the all-over print. We've sold the black in the all-over print and the all-over print, but that seems to be the color theme. Yeah, typical. That seems to be the color theme for this collab. Of course, the pants to match that first jacket we saw. I mean, black. Oh no, it's got Supreme branding on the butt. Nah, man. Come on, man. You could have kept it on the thighs, but they chucked it on the ass as well. Oh, Supreme, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like oh no. It's just too much. It's just too much, man. Fleece pants. You can catch me in the fleece pants over these pants any day. Absolutely. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, please don't put the Supreme branding on the arse again. No, they just put a pocket. We got it safe. We did it safe. It's just a pocket. We're safe. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's all right. Oh, jeez. That print looks better on jackets than it does pants. That's for sure. It's okay in the black. But I'm sure a lot of you guys probably just wanted a black fleece pants and a black fleece jacket as well. The print was probably not what you wanted, but it's what you're getting. Next we have the long sleeves. There are some long sleeves as well. They look like they look like thermals by the looks of it. They're okay. Nothing too crazy. I honestly would just rather get a North Face normal one that isn't Supreme branded. Yeah, to be honest. Unless like the fit is like baggier and better with these ones, but I don't know. Yeah, we got the thermal matching bottom part. I would not want to be seen rocking these. It just looks a bit goofy. Of course, we got the gloves, the Steep Tech gloves. We saw those before. We got the pack. We saw the pack as well. We got a backpack. I don't think maybe I missed it. I didn't see it in the editorial, but we got a backpack with the matching stuff in it. And then we've got what looks to be a keychain, I suppose, or a tag of some sorts. Wow, that's it? Yeah, jeez. Okay, well, yeah, guys, that is the week 7 collab. I am not interested in any of it. I mean, look, that was going to happen though. I'm not a big tech wear guy, Gorp core guy. I don't want to look like I climb a mountain, because if someone tried to check me and say, go climb that mountain right now, I'd probably struggle to do it. It's not my aesthetic. It's not something I'd wear, so you really got to persuade me. With some guys that are into that stuff, maybe you could sell them on a couple of these pieces, but you really got to persuade me. And there just wasn't anything here that I'm like, wow, you know? Yeah. All in all, the collab is just another Supreme North Face collab. It's not doing too much. I definitely prefer the Palace Engineered Garments collab that we saw recently. I would almost even controversially say that maybe even the Nike ACG collab was better. I'd have to weigh that up. We'd maybe have to do a video on that. Which one was better? Because I think even with the Nike ACG stuff, I was at least feeling 1 or 2 pieces. This, I'm yeah, very comfortably not spending the money on it. But I actually do have a Supreme piece on the way, so I have spent some money on Supreme recently. So yeah, yeah, this is something, guys. But look, maybe you feel very differently about it. Maybe you really like this collab. I'd love to hear any thoughts and opinions that you guys have on this collab, but I'm not feeling it at all. I think this is a very forgettable collab. Let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Well guys, that's it completely covered. We covered the release details. It's dropping on the 13th or 15th, depending on your region, of October 2022. We covered the editorial, we covered the individual pieces. It's exactly what I expected. And yeah, there just wasn't anything for me, but hey, some of you guys out there are collectors, some of you really want this. I think I'll be sticking to my own stuff that I've got my eyes on. This is definitely not persuading me any other way, but as I said, it takes a lot for Supreme or the North Face to get me excited about their collabs these days, most definitely. But I want to hear from you. Now that we've covered everything, now that we've talked about it all, are you going to be picking up anything from this week 7 collab? Or are you like, might hold off for the seasonal stuff? Hey, look, I'd love to hear if you are picking up something, or if you're not, down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme and North Face collabs, upcoming Supreme seasons and weeks, just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,460 subs before the end of the month. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of October. That's everything I got to say about this collab, guys. We covered everything to do with it. It's not breaking boundaries. It's not that interesting to me. But look, there's someone out there that'll really get a kick out of it and really enjoy some of the pieces from it. So as long as there's someone out there, I suppose. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something from this collab. I hope you manage to pick up what you want in the size and color you're after. But until the next drop list video, until the next The North Face video, until the next Supreme video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.